Okay, guys, can you hear me? So we're going to go ahead and get started. Um, so I have today on the Zoom here Valerie Green. She's presidential, and she's just going to tell us about her story, why she joined the business, and give us some tips and tricks, what works for her. And we thank you so much for getting on and taking time out of your day to do this. So you can start whenever you're ready, and you can talk as long as you want. And then,
Okay, perfect. Go
yeah, go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. Like Rachel said, my name is Valerie Green, and I have actually been with It Works for almost 6 years. It will be in August, and it has been such an amazing journey for us. Me and my three kids are actually on vacation for the whole month of June, which is super cool. So, and we only get to do that because of this business, right? So we're actually laid up in a hotel right now. We'll be here for 2 weeks, and then we go to California for a week, and then we come back to Vegas. So it's just been an incredible ride for us. When I very first started this company back in 2017, I was in the dental field, and I had been in the dental field for 10 years, and I had already kind of capped out my income. Like I was already making more than what they normally pay you in my position anyway. And there was never enough money at the end. It's kind of like that same thing that you hear from the majority of the people who really made this work for them. And I just prayed every night, and I'm like, there has to be more to life. Like I always knew that I was meant to do something like not ordinary, like I thought maybe I was supposed to be like an actress or something, but I was way too shy for that. And I don't know, like I just knew I was meant for greater things, but I couldn't figure out what that greater thing was. And so I was constantly like researching what I could go back to school for, that I was going to make more money. Guys, we got to keep it down. Okay. I put them on their iPads this morning, but it's not really helping. But so I went back, I was like looking for what I could go back to school for, just to kind of help bring in that extra income. And everything that I was looking up was just going to put me more in debt. It was going to take me more away from my family. At that time, I only had one little boy who was 3. And we were already struggling. We were already on government assistance. My husband got an opportunity to go back to school in Las Vegas. So we moved our family to Vegas to just kind of help him get back on track. And I was still doing the dental thing. And then I finally, like, I kept seeing this It Works opportunity pop up. And Amanda Busher, she is my upline. She's actually top 4 globally in the company. And she had reached out to me about hair, skin, and nails. And I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but the broker I am, the more money I want to spend. Before this company, I did not have a good money mindset. I would just like spend and spend until we were in the negative, which was kind of what our life was like. So but at that time, I couldn't even afford the $33 that it costs to do hair, skin, and nails back then. And so I told her, like, I'm sorry, I was one of those people that thought product tester was free, So when you get those people, don't worry. Like you can just explain to them like, hey, that's not what it means, and they're going to be fine. I was super intrigued about the business. So I actually asked her about it. I said, okay, like, tell me about, the business side. How do you make money with this? And she told me about it being $99 to start. And I did not have the $99, guys. Like our account was actually negative $19 at that time. But I knew I had to find a way because I had already tried doing like a spray tanning business on the side. I had already looked into all the things, right? And nothing was going to give me money right away. And everything was going to take me away from my family more. This was truly the only opportunity that I had found that was going to give me everything. And did it sound too good to be true? Absolutely. But at that time, I didn't really have anything to lose, And so I decided to kind of jump in. But the way that happened was even crazier. It was like a total God thing because my husband came home from school that night. He worked in the day and then went to school at night. And he got home around like 11:30, and he comes in and he's like, some of the guys at work were talking about how you can donate your plasma and make some money. And, we can use that for groceries and blah, blah. And in my head, I'm like, I'm going to go donate my plasma and I'm going to join this online business, you know? And so I did. The next day I went and I donated my plasma. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like donating your blood for an hour, only they pay you for it. And back then it was like you could make like $50 an hour. Now they're paying thousands. So if you guys have anybody that comes to you that tells you they don't have the money, tell them to Google plasma donating centers near them, and that is going to help them get ahead and get them the money to join this business. Okay. So that's what I did. We have tons of other people on our team that have done that as well to get started. And it's cool because it also, I feel like stands for what our company is about, right? It helps like save lives. It's just life changing. So we did that to get started. And I was one of those people that jumped in and totally froze for 4 months. I did absolutely nothing. I thought Amanda scammed me and that this business wasn't legit. But in all reality, it's because she had given me, you know, our like steps to success and the 6 steps or tasks that we do each day to be successful. And I wasn't applying them. I guess I just thought that if I put up a post, like that's how I was going to make the money. But in all reality, it's, you know, I had to get into the nitty gritty. I had to do host to post was like brand new when I joined. So we really had to do host to post. We had to send messages. We had to actually respond to the people that comment on our posts, right? We had to interact and build those relationships with people. So finally, I had watched this other girl on our team, Jennifer Weatherly. She is a total beast. If you guys don't follow her, she's incredible. She's been in the business as long as I have too. She's always like one of It Works top customer enrollers. She enrolls like 100+ customers very often, and she's just incredible. And I saw her start to take off, and she wasn't really doing much either when I first started. And so I messaged her, not knowing her, and I'm just like, hey, what are you doing? Like, what changed all of a sudden? What got you to just start taking off? And she told me, I just decided to take the 6 steps that Amanda's been teaching us and apply them 100% for 1 month to see what would happen. And she's like, and bam, I started getting customers. And I'm like, okay, I can commit to doing that for 1 month. You know, at this time, guys, I had just found out I was pregnant with twins. And I'm like, okay, like I have to make this work because there is no way that I'm going to be able to. For one, I ended up getting fired being pregnant with those twins too. So it was like a total SHIT show. You know what I'm saying? Like my life was just falling apart before my eyes. And I felt like God was literally ripping everything from underneath me because he's like, hello, I have been trying to show you this opportunity and you're not giving it a serious look. So I'm going to have to take everything else from you so that you will see this for what it is. And that's exactly what happened. And then I focused on this. And within 4 months after that, guys, I went diamond. And then the following month, I ended up getting my husband's account to diamond. So if you haven't enrolled a spouse, I highly suggest doing that and build them along with your account, because that's going to give you that extra paycheck. Like my husband has always been the rank underneath me. I'm a presidential diamond, so he's a triple. When I go ambassador next month, he'll be my presidential, you know? So it just really helps kind of bring in that extra income for you as well. But yeah, and that's honestly how I did it from then on. Nothing has changed with my work. Nothing has changed. I don't work any more or any less than I did going Ruby than I am going maybe a little bit more ambassador. You know what I'm saying? Like that push month will definitely be a little bit crazier, but otherwise my day-to-day work does not change. I wake up every morning and I usually do a 6 a.m. power hour with my team. I'm usually in Florida. That's where I live. I'm on Central Time. So we do live there. My son is in denial that we live there because he wants to still be back in Vegas. But yeah, so I usually do a power hour with my team, right? Like a little bit after we wake up, and I'll drop the kids off at school. And in that power hour, I saw that I think it was Lucy had the picture on your screen of like the tasks that you guys do, I'm assuming for power hours too. And I love that. But ours is the same thing, you know, it's just like you do those 10 minutes of interacting, and then you put up a post. And then host to post is huge on our team. Like that's something that we really teach. I've noticed I kind of snooped around a little bit yesterday with your guys' team and started clicking on people. And I see that you guys are really big into reels, and that's incredible. Like that, we're just now starting to get into reels because we're like, okay, it's time to pivot a little bit. Host to post is slowing down, so we need to do the real thing. So I love that you guys do that. But for us, like I have built my entire business off a host to post just on Facebook with, 4,500 friends. So it's been an amazing journey. So if you guys haven't broken to host to post yet, or if you're not big on it, I highly suggest doing it. On our team, we set a standard for 10 a day. And if you truly get up those 10 a day, you are going to sign like a minimum of 2 customers a week. Okay. Most people sign 1 to 2 customers a day doing host to post. At least that's usually how my stats are. And then we turn around and we message those people who posted for us about the opportunity. So it's an easy way to just kind of knock everything out with one go, right? You've got these people who are already doing the majority of the work for you because they're putting up a post. And then I just send them a message the next day that says, hey, Jackie, thank you so much for putting up that post for me. Have you ever thought about using an extra, or have you ever thought about making an extra income from your phone? And 99% of them say yes. And they've never comment on my post, right? And I think it's like maybe they're embarrassed or they're just shy to do that. But when you get in their inbox, they're more likely to say yes. Oh, you guys do 15 host to post a day? Oh, dang, overachievers. Way to go. All right. Yeah, I mean, we do that on like a push month, so that's really good that you guys do that for sure. I'm going to bring that back to my team and be like, we need to step it up. Like it's time to do 15 for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's really just doing the work. That's truly what's gotten me to where I am. That's what's gotten our team to where we are. Last year we were number 76 in the top 100, and this year we plan on going top 30. So we're super excited about that. And yeah, I mean, it's falling in love with doing the tasks, honestly. Like now I wake up every day and I don't feel like I'm doing my work. I'll put up my post, I'll make the reel, I'll send my messages, and then I'm off at the pool or doing whatever the heck I want for the rest of my day with my kids. And then just checking my inbox here and there, putting up a post here and there. Responding to my host to post messages here and there, but it's all on my schedule. And that's just something that I could never go back to a regular job after experiencing the freedom that this business has given me, So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for you guys.
What host to post are you using?
So I do, when Slimmer came out, I basically created one around that. So let me read it to you guys.
If anyone has any questions, you can put them in a chat.
Yeah, feel free to ask away. I'm going to send it to you, Rachel.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just curious. Right now we're using the gummies host to post. It's working pretty well for us for like months.
Yeah, a lot of people use that on my team too. Like I remember when I first started, we did clones for like 2 years, So if it's working, like I wouldn't suggest changing it, but I use the Slimmer one and I get great results with that one. It just says my friend Valerie is looking for 12 people who are serious about losing 20 plus pounds in the next 8 weeks at her cost. And then anybody who comments on it, I send them like a 3-question verbiage. So it just says, because I'm, trying to get people on all packs, and I customize a lot of packs too. But the 3 questions just says, hey, thanks for commenting on my post. I'm super excited to give you all the information and help you with your goals. 1, how much weight are you wanting to lose? 2, do you feel bloated and fatigue? And 3, do you drink coffee? The packs that I sell the most of, like if they love coffee and they want to lose over 20 pounds, I put together like a 2 coffees, 1 gummy, and 1 aloe pack, and I'll usually send them that one. If they don't drink coffee, then I do like a caffeine slimming trio. Basically, it's gummies, bless you, honey, Slimmer, and then aloe. So, and it's all pretty good BV too.
Are you able to send me the question, like the text that you send out to them?
Yeah, I sent it in your messenger.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, we always try to upsell the trio pack.
Yeah, I know, because the
Big
60.
seller for me right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm like huge on the aloe. Like even when I do the trio, I automatically put the aloe in their cart and I just tell them like, hey, I added aloe, this is really good for overall gut health and just kind of jump starting your weight loss. You can always remove it if it's something that you don't, prefer or that you don't like. I'll send that message in there too, just in case you guys want to use that. But it helps a lot. I would say I think I've had maybe 2 people total ever remove the aloe. And some have been by accident that they leave it in there, but they end up just being like, you know what, it's fine. I'll try it this month. So,
yeah, I think that's my favorite product right now. It's
same.
one of the best tasting ones, I think, besides the coffee and the gummies.
Yeah, I love the aloe. I know. I haven't got to try the Profi yet. That one came to my house like the day that we left for Vegas. And I was like, no. So my husband's supposed to mail it out to me. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for hopping on and letting us know your story and telling us some tips and tricks.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think that's all. So
Cool. I would say like my biggest thing that I forgot to mention is just ask everyone. Like, don't ever feel like you've already gone through your network. I've done that multiple times, like especially only having that 4,500 to 5,000 block on Facebook that they would stop at, before followers. I have asked the same people multiple times and they continue to post for me. They continue to consider the opportunity. Most of them have now, and that's okay. You're just filtering in new people, so never feel like you've asked everyone because it's literally impossible. Like you'll find the right people at the right time. So, you just have to do your self-development every day to keep that positive mindset and remember why you started this and just continue to go on that journey. Like I think Lucy did a post that said something like, all we want to do is travel and lose weight and eat good or something like that. And I was like, heck, freaking yes, that's the story of my life. So as long as you guys stay focused on this business, you're on the right track, but just stay in your own lane and don't get sidetracked. So, but thanks for having me on, guys.
you're welcome. Thank you so much.